Did you know that there are 3 things on a Disney cruise that you cannot do? DisneyCruisers, what is up? Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm Ashley. If you are a part of our Disney Cruiser family, then give me a big like down below so I know that you're here. And if you have not subscribed to us yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button so then I will show up on your news feed and you don't have to search for me anymore. Disney Cruises, so many fabulous things you can do on the ship, but there are 3 things that you will not be able to do on this cruise ship. I just thought of a 4th one, and I'm just gonna throw it out there because you probably already know, but you can't gamble. Well, I mean, there's no casino, but you kind of gamble when you play bingo, but there's no casino, so that's like just an extra one that I'm sure that you all knew anyways. Now, for 3 more things that I'm going to tell you that will hopefully not ruin your cruise vacation, but I have solutions to all 3 things. Number 1, something you cannot do on any of the cruise ships, as in the 4 that are current and the 3 new ones coming, you cannot do this. You cannot drink Pepsi. There are no Pepsi products on board. Disney loves Coke and Coke loves Disney, I guess. I guess they're in a relationship and they have kicked Pepsi to the curb. So that means that if you want a Pepsi product, you will not be able to get it from the fountains, the bar, or the restaurants on board. But you can do what I do and bring it on board. I bring caffeine-free Diet Pepsi with me on board every single cruise. If you want to know why, you can check out that video. But the great thing about Disney Cruise Line is they let you bring pretty much anything you want on board.
I mean, unless you're like a murderer.
You can bring drinks that you really want to have on board with you, even beer and wine. You can bring packaged food with you if there's like a snack or some kind of like health requirement food that you need to eat or drink while you're on your vacation. You can bring that with you. So yes, you cannot drink Pepsi. They do offer though tea and coffee and water and hot chocolate. And there's also lemonade. I drink a ton of lemonade on my cruises. A ton.
It's also the light lemonade. There's only like 5 calories per serving. Don't really know how big a serving is. I mean, it could be this much. In that case, I drink a lot of calories. But I don't think it is. I think it's like 8 ounces or something. It says on the machine. Anyway.
Right, the second thing that you cannot do on a Disney cruise might be a deal breaker for some people, and I do think it's something that if you're accustomed to doing this on other cruises, it might kind of make you think Disney isn't as fun. But I have a solution. But the thing you cannot do on a Disney Cruise Line is pretty much party hardy after midnight. Like pretty much after 11, like there's not really much to do. They have stuff going on like in the adult clubs, in the kids clubs, it's pretty much like they can go in there and play, but there's no like structured activities that much. And then the adult clubs kind of like just like a DJ and a dance party. So you can go to it. I have been to them, but no one else really goes to them. So you're kind of just up there like dancing by yourself. Yep, that's how I dance, like this. So when you see me on the cruise ship, this is how I dance, like that apparently. Okay, so you're kind of in there by yourself, so you kind of just want to leave. They do show movies in the Buena Vista Theater that happen to run past midnight a lot. There's also a movie that might extend on Funimation past midnight. But if you go up on deck or you're in the atrium or walking in the halls, you see nobody. But I think that not being able to party late into the night is okay, because I find that I get up the earliest in my whole life. The only time I get up early is on a cruise ship, because I want my day to start and I want to be up when the sun comes up. I want to be at breakfast before everyone else goes to breakfast. I want to get started on my day because I want my day to be super long. And since not much stuff happens at night on the ship, but a lot of stuff happens in the morning, I'd rather be awake for all the times when all the fun things are happening, or if I'm getting off to do an excursion, if we're in port. Like, I'd rather do the morning stuff instead of staying up really late at night. Because also, come on now, y'all. Like, your kids aren't going to sleep in. They're going to wake up at the same time. Whether they stay up until 8 o'clock or they stay up until 2 in the morning, they're going to wake up at 6 or 7. So why not let them have a lot of sleep? You get a lot of sleep so you're all rested, and then you can do a lot of things during the day instead of staying up late by yourself, because seriously, it's like pretty much by yourself. This is a great time though if you want to go around the ship and get pictures where nobody's around, and super early in the morning it's the same thing. And I always like, because I think they start the music around like 7 in the hallways, and like the music that plays throughout everywhere on the ship, I think it starts at 7 in the morning, and it's so fun to like not hear music and then just wherever you are be like, oh, the ship's awake. All right, the 3rd thing that you cannot do on a Disney cruise, and this is very important that you listen to this, especially if you're somebody who watches all the cruise vlogs, reads all the blogs online and the trip reports and has all these great, grand, majestic plans in their head of everything that they're going to do. Just know that the third thing you cannot do on your Disney cruise is you cannot do everything. That's why you have to schedule more cruises. There's just so much that goes on the ship that's fabulous. Like, you're choosing one fabulous thing over another fabulous thing. And there's some activities that they don't repeat. Like, if you really want to do chip at golf, they do it like once, maybe twice. And if it's during an excursion or during when your kids really want to go see Coco, or when your kids really want to go meet characters, like, you're going to have to make a choice, and one gets pushed to the wayside. It was like 4 cruises before I even was able to go play putt-putt. It was like 4 cruises before I even went up and saw the putt-putt. But I didn't care. It didn't even dawn on me until after we were home, and I was like, oh, we didn't even go play putt-putt. Like, there's just so much fun stuff to do. You will not do everything. I always think the first cruises are the most magical cruises because you're just kind of going with the flow. And you're surprised all the time. It's less stressful. Even professional Disney cruisers will not do everything. Disney's awesome and nothing on the ship is lame. Like, you need to go on multiple cruises so you can do all the fun things. Do you know anything else you can't do on the ship? Leave it in the comments below. I will check you out in my next... Check you out? Apparently I'm checking you out.
I'm married.
Gonna try that outro one more time so it doesn't look like I'm a creep. See you in my next video, cruisers. Toodaloo!